Welcome there. Welcome everybody back to more Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. How y'all doing? Hello, hey Elijah and Vinhelm, how's it going guys? Yeah, sorry for we had to start a little bit late today. As I wasn't able to get, I didn't really have the time to get prepared for the stream for the usual start time, so I had to delay it by like 30 minutes so that we could actually get things done, so rip. Alright. So when we last left off, we were actually trying to beat... I still have... You know what, actually it's maybe a good idea to keep that on. Thinking about it. Because this boss does actually use fire attacks. Alright. Now, the unfortunate thing...
I knew that you were special. There is more dark within you than even...
So I guess we don't actually have to beat the boss for it to count as a rank. Oh yeah, that's right, actually, once we beat all three we get rank 2. Once we beat the boss we get rank 3. And he gave us the Great Resonant Soul. I'm assuming is another spell. Alright, well we're going to go down and try and fight this boss again. The Dark Lurker. Who we tried to fight yesterday. And had him down to like 1 hit from death. And we died, which is a little bit infuriating. But hopefully this time we can get him. And then after we do this, the only thing really left today in the game is, as far as I'm aware, the final boss, I think. So I'm pretty sure these types of phantoms that are usually in here don't respawn. I don't think they respawn. So I might be able to just run through here. Oh no, they do respawn. Well, shit. I kind of wanted to run to the boss, to be honest. But I would really... I also don't want to waste... I don't really want to waste... Possibly die, try to just run to it and then... It's a waste of a humanity to get back in here. Okay. Fucking hell. Oh no you don't. Wow, that actually counted for him. That is some bullshit. Really don't want to die against Havel here. Okay. Unfortunately no. Turns out that once we aggro King Vendrick, it doesn't actually let us go into the memory through his armor unless we kill him. So unfortunately I am actually not able to go and do the thing with the crowns. And I don't really want to kill him. You know, I might just leave this because it doesn't seem like it's really worthwhile. We fought the boss at least. And I really don't want to waste all of my humanities trying to just kill this boss that's not really needed. Because I don't know, I feel like I need to try and keep the humanities we've got for the actual final boss. To stop us from having like low health in case it like kills us a lot. I don't know. But I might leave it. Because I mean we were like one hit away from killing it yesterday, so, and I doubt it really has anything. I doubt we really get anything too great for beating it anyway. It seems like he gives you more. It seems like the items you get from doing that is like hexes and stuff, which we don't really use anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. If you kill the guy in the chair, you still get the item? Oh, really? Yeah, well, nah. Alright. Oh, okay, hold on. I want to see if there's anything you can do with these lost souls. Because I thought we would just give it to that woman. And she would do something with them, but she didn't seem to. Select for assessment by silent oracle after the burnt ivory king is defeated. She will reward you depending on the number of souls you receive reward. Ah, okay. Ah. Right. So we have 4. We actually just don't have enough souls. At 5, she gives you the Lois gauntlets and the Lois leggings. At 15, she gives you the Lois armor. 35, the Lois helm, and at 50, she gives you her soul. Okay. So we're not going to bother with that either then. You'll get the dragon chime, best chime for lightning. I mean, we don't use magic, so not really something I want or really need. We will use this though to get some last minute souls. Although we are pretty good on healing items and stuff, I think we actually, I don't know if we even really need those. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna head to Strangleite Castle and just see what's doing there. We are potentially going to finish the game today. Well, I say potentially. If the final section of the game here takes us like more than the 4 hours of the stream, I'd be surprised. I really have no. Oh, there's a summon here. Throatier list. That does not. Then that name does not seem like it's a. Does not seem like a NPC summon, but I think it is, isn't it? No, really? Alright. No idea what we're in for here. I'm assuming the final boss is going to be the Queen. Just, I mean, that's obvious, I think. That that's who it's going to be. I'd be surprised if it wasn't her. Unless she's not like really that powerful, unless she's just got some like minions, some kind of like powerful protector that we fight and then like we just kill her afterward, I don't know. But it seems like this is just going to be the final boss, just a walkway to a fog gate, and there's really no other areas left in the game. Seems like the fast travel is all filled up, so... Kinda nice that the final boss hasn't got like a bunch of enemies and shit in the way. Are you ready? Or pull back? And we got another summon right here, who is... Oh, it's fucking... the class Ouija himself. Well, if we're having a lot of trouble with this boss, we might call on his help. But for now, I think I'm just gonna... get the rapier going with the pine resin. Let's see what we got. Oh, fuck me, really? Jesus Christ. Well, this is not going to be too fun. Fucking hell. Okay, well, they at least don't do a ton of damage, these guys. Yeah, I'm doing quite a lot of damage to that one over there. Fucking hell. Oh, there's a fucking pit! Okay, why? No bad enough that there's fucking two of them, but you have to have pits, so the... Okay. Wow. If you didn't kill the previous boss down there, then you'll have to fight the second boss afterwards, that boss, which is bad. Well then, that was maybe it would be good to actually summon him to help with the first part of the fight, because 2-on-1 is going to be an issue. I guess I should. I don't really... I mean, the only healing item I can really... I guess I could buy like divine blessings with the souls that we've got. Seems like I was somewhat right. She's got two defenders, like two people protecting her. And the, what was it called? The Throne of Want? Like, I want that throne. What should we... Oh, people want this throne. What should we call the area? Oh, let's call it the Throne of Want. Fucking genius. Weird. Some of the naming conventions they use in Dark Souls games is just odd. Alright, buddy. You're really badass looking. You're a fellow Scot. So let's do this together. If you can distract the big guy and let me fight the wee guy, then things should go well. There you go. You go after him. Fucking hell. Why? Why are they both coming after me? Also, you should really not be using your shield that much. Ow. You know what? Let me just... Why is not one of them getting fucking distracted and shot by him? There we go, that was some good damage. Oh no, you don't. You're like one hit away. There we go. Oof. I don't know, I don't like why that he's just like down like that. I don't like that. Better not be a situation where it's like, oh, if I don't kill... No, you're not reviving him. Fuck right off. You mother... Fucker. Wow, really? Okay. Good to know. They can revive each other. That's some major bullshit right there. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. No, don't you. Kill him, kill him, kill him! There we go. Did we get them? Yes! Oh, fuck those two, man. Fucking reviving each other and shit. What's that bullshit? Oof. Oh. Okay. I see. So we could have went and fought the two of them earlier? You do not look... You do not look the same. Oh, you're going to be a right cunt to fight, aren't you? Oh, God. What the fuck happened to her? Okay. Yep. Ashandra. She's even got a title, it's just not. I thought it should be at least called like Queen or something. What? If I'm too close to her, she curses you? Oh my god. What the fuck? What? Wait, no, this whole fight? This whole fight, you get cursed. Or I guess if we're close to her. What the fuck? Is that bullshit? Wow, okay. What the fuck? Okay. She just... Okay. That seems fair. That seems fair. What the fuck? Okay, please tell me. I'm assuming I don't have to fight they two again. Yeah, I'm assuming they're dead and that's that, so do I just go in and fight her? Which I guess is maybe makes this a bit easier. So she uses curse and dark magic, so definitely want to put that on. That's not going to help. I doubt she staggers. Well, you know what? Would probably... What is it? What the hell is it? There we go. Limits HP when hollow. I'm assuming that the curse will make it so this isn't as bad. I'm assuming that the curse won't be as effective if we have this. Did you get the hollow skin from Broom Tower that prevents cursing? Oh, I did not get that. Wow, good to know that there was an item that prevents curse in that area. Well, after I fucking finished it, that would have actually been useful to find while we were there. I guess if we're having trouble with this fight, maybe we'll go get that so that the curse doesn't actually affect us in the fight. Because it seems like if the curse isn't if the curse doesn't affect us, then it doesn't seem like the fight would be too bad. Our attacks were somewhat easy to dodge. The only thing I gotta watch out for is that ranged magic attack that she uses. That was pretty powerful. I'm not going to summon him because, well, it's a one-on-one and he's just going to make her have more health, and I would rather fight the boss one-on-one. Ah, okay, so I can attack those. I mean, if I can get her to just come over here. I'll let my stamina recover. Oh, what's this? You're making more of those? Oh no, it's just an AoE attack. Okay. Okay, she actually got me that time. Oh god damn. Fucking hell, that's strong. Oh, she's making more of those. Wow, is that it? Is that it? That was like actually ridiculously easy in hindsight. If that's the whole fight. What? That was... Is that it? Really? Yeah, she was incredibly easy. What the fuck? Let's take the fucking throne. Let's do it. I beat the game. Somehow it feels somewhat anticlimactic. I don't know why. It's just like that fight was actually super easy. Oh, it's the giants. Holy shit, they're still alive. I thought they were all gone. But they're just like down here. Was she like keeping them prisoner? Am I overleveled? I mean, I guess I may be. But I mean, I don't really feel like the only points in the game where I really farmed any souls in order to just use them as levels. Wait, afterwards.
And all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this.
Oh. Well, I assume just like the first game, there's two endings. This. So we can either take the throne, or we can be like, nah, fuck that. It doesn't look very comfortable.
Great sovereign, take your throne.
Oh, I'm all disgusting looking because she cursed me. That is a really stupid armor set. The helmet just makes it look so
What lies
bad.
ahead, only you can see.
Ah. And now I'm in charge, motherfucker. Damn. Yay! I mean, technically we did play the DLCs last. Just done that before we, you know, finished the main game. Because if I mean, I couldn't exactly finish the main game and then immediately do the DLCs. I'd have to finish the main game, go into New Game Plus, go all the way up to fucking... to unlock all 3 DLC areas and get all the items and shit. That would take forever. If you kill Vendrick, you unlock a 3rd final boss, really? Oh shit. Well... I guess it's a blind playthrough, not knowing about the whole thing with the giant souls to help kill Vendrick. I imagine most people on their first playthrough probably didn't have that access unless they were like using a walkthrough. Or not, maybe not a walkthrough, but they were using like a guide to make sure they got everything in the game done on their first playthrough. Which I don't really like doing. I like getting like tips and stuff from people watching in chat, but I didn't really, I don't want to sit here with like a guide telling me exactly what every single little thing is in the game so that I can do every single detail of it on my first playthrough, you know? I want to just do a casual kind of first playthrough of the game. But that was, wow, Dark Souls 2, that was over very quickly. It's kind of weird because this is exactly how Dark Souls, this is exactly the same thing that happened with Dark Souls 1, is I finished the DLCs, and the only thing left for me to do was fight the final boss. And then I finished the DLC and was like, okay, next stream we're going to, you know, finish the game. And then I finished it within like 30 minutes. Because the last boss was actually like, for some reason, one of the easiest bosses in the game. I mean, I feel like even if I wasn't even if I was like lower leveled by quite a bit, it still feels like I would have beat her no problem. Like, pretty much all of her attacks are so easy to dodge. And the curse only goes so far, so... Yeah, like I imagine most people wouldn't know about that kind of stuff, so... we can get her scythe. I'm assuming that's a pretty good dex weapon, the scythe. I killed a bunch of vendors in my first playthrough. See, I never did that. I have a friend, Frank, who's a big Souls fan, and he's been playing them like basically since Dark Souls 1 came out. He's been playing them a bunch and always talked about them. So I knew some things about the game, like how you shouldn't attack NPCs, like things like don't fucking kill NPCs because they'll fuck you up and they're important. I like knew shit about that before I've even played Dark Souls 1 because of him talking about the game so much. So I was kind of lucky in that regard. Yeah, we finished the game very very quickly. I was like, I didn't know how long it was going to take, and I was like literally, at one point I was like, oh, you know, hopefully it won't take the whole stream to finish it, or hopefully, you know, it won't take so long that we don't get it finished by the end of the stream, and then we finished it in like 30 minutes. Turns out the final boss, just like Dark Souls 1, was fairly easy. I beat Gwen on my first try, I beat Nashahandra on my second try. So, yeah, that was, felt like a somewhat anticlimactic end for a boss that was that easy. I helped all the NPCs my first time. I only killed the ones that you kill in the other NPCs. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess there are some NPCs you can kill. Like in Dark Souls 1, I did kill a couple by accident. Was it a couple? No, I think I killed one NPC in Dark Souls 1 by accident. And I think he was the only one that I killed. It was the first merchant in Undeadburg that sells like the Uchigatana and stuff. I went into that little area where he's sitting, and I never even noticed he was like sitting there. I just seen a bunch of pots, and I just was like, ah, fuck the pots, and just like started hitting them and shit. And I literally just didn't even see him sitting there. I just didn't notice there was a guy sitting there, and I accidentally hit him. And then he attacked me, and I was just like, well. So he was the I mean, luckily he doesn't have a ton of like important items, and pretty much he drops anything. He drops the key that he has, and he drops the Uchigatana when you kill him, so didn't really lose much out on that. Yeah, I'm assuming there'll be after credit shit. Did you know that if you're quick enough to the memory of the king, you can run up the stairs and see Velstad waiting in his boss room? Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming that's a bug, not a fucking feature. I mean, that's fair. And you actually, yes, I did kill Pate as well, because he was an asshole. The guy, I mean, that's the guy that kicks you down the hole in the Tomb of the Giants, right? Yeah, I immediately killed him. Which is actually kind of bad, because I heard afterwards that he's actually like a good merchant and actually has useful shit that you can get off him if you let him live. Oops, sorry, I just bumped my microphone. But yeah, I fucking immediately killed him because he was an asshole. I guess I also kind of accidentally killed all 3 Firekeepers in Dark Souls 1. I mean, not really, but kind of. The first Firekeeper died, obviously because of Lothric, and then I didn't know you had to take the Firekeeper soul you get from him back to revive her, so I just used it to upgrade my flasks. And then obviously I killed the one in Analondo after I shot Guinevere. That Firekeeper attacks you. And then Quaylag's sister I killed as well, like early on, because people were like, if you're not going to do pyromancy, or if you're not, you know, going to do covenant stuff, then you can just kill her to get a Firekeeper soul so you can upgrade your flasks. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. So I did. I ended up having all 3 of them dead by the end of the game, and I think I ended up missing out on 1 or 2 Firekeeper soul upgrades because of it. So, rip. I mean, I didn't know. I couldn't talk to her, and people said she drops a Firekeeper soul, and I was like, well, that seems useful because it's my first playthrough and I want to have my flasks be good. So I was just like, so I killed her. I hate, yeah, fucking Forlorn. Fuck Forlorn. I hate Maldron the most. What a pussy. Is Maldron... Maldron's the guy with the killers in the DLC, didn't he? He's the guy that fucking disguised himself as a white phantom and then backstabbed me. What an asshole. I mean, I think we can all agree the best NPC is Solier, obviously. I think everybody, pretty much everybody, agrees on that. Solier for life. Protect that sun boy with everything you have. I actually really, I never thought I would like feel bad about killing something in Dark Souls 1, but when I didn't do his quest properly in Dark Souls 1, obviously because the shit you have to do for it is like ridiculously cryptic, and I ended up having to kill Solier and Lost Izalith, and I actually felt so fucking bad about it. I was just like, no, Solier, you're such a bro, and I was just like, I don't want to kill him, but I fucking had to. Oh, fucking, to be fair, Iron Tarkus is pretty badass. Tarkus. He is awesome. I never used him as a summon in the first game when I played through it for the Iron Golem or whatever the fuck it's called, that boss. But I did see after I did start watching like playthroughs and stuff, and I saw what he does in that fight, and I was just like, oh, I fucking wish I summoned him because he's so cool. That would have been awesome to see. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the Iron Golem isn't really that tough of a boss even on your own anyway. So, oh, do we not go to? Do you not go to... Oh, so in this game you don't immediately start New Game Plus. You have to actually, like, choose to do it. Interesting. Okay, hold on. What do you got to say?
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at your side.
Thanks.
Until hope has fully withered.
Alright, well not always then.
Over the hill and past the forest, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it? Those who come to Drang Lake seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice, perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
Huh.
That tiny thing inside the ruins, an ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom, provided you find her on a good day.
Ah, we can't do that. We actually looked that up. You only get the giant souls that you get from the memories. You only get one per playthrough. Using the bonfire aesthetics does not respawn them. Unfortunately, we actually did look that up to see if I could do that, and we unfortunately could not. So, rip. I guess all that's left to do is just read these 3 souls to get a bit of lore on them, and then I guess that's us done with the game. Pretty much done. Soul of the Throne Defender. The Throne of the King is sacred and requires an appropriate guardian. Soul of the Throne Watcher. The Throne of the King is sacred and must be observed closely at all times. Okay, so it doesn't really get much information on those two. Oh, look at her, her backstory. Soul of Nashihandra, Queen of Drang Lake. The fragments of the abyss of untold origin nourish their beings by the sides of would-be monarchs. Perhaps they were simply ordeals on the road to kinghood. One day the flame will fade and the only darkness will remain, unless of course an heir arrives. So she's the daughter of Manus. Interesting. How the fuck did Manus have a daughter? I mean, I guess he wasn't always that, maybe, but Damn. Yeah, I'd have to play the game again to get that. Unfortunate. Well, hopefully, and sometime in the future we will do. I do plan to try and do Bloodborne, although I don't have a PlayStation 4, but I have some friends with PS4s who say they might be willing to loan me their console so that I can play through Bloodborne. And at some point I will get Dark Souls 3 and we will play through that. So hopefully, if either of those games have anything like King Vendrick in it, hopefully we can not fuck it up and actually see it. And I'll try not just wait items unless they're important. But oh, she's just a part of him. She's not like a biological daughter in the normal sense. After you kill Manus and Artorias of the Abyss, the soul shatters into the daughters of Manus. Ah, okay. So are we going to see more daughters of Manus in other games, I guess, maybe? Possibly. Well, that's us. We are done with Dark Souls. We, total deaths, 181. Only about 30 more than Dark Souls 1, which I think is pretty good, considering this game seems to be quite a bit longer. I definitely went into this game way more blind than Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1, I somewhat knew the first few parts of the game, and there were some things I knew about going in. But for Dark Souls 2, pretty much the entirety of this was completely blind. So it only makes sense that we did a little bit worse. Let me see what my playtime was as well. I think playtime was probably close to like 70 hours, which is like a lot more than the first game as well. Plus there was also the 2 extra DLCs in this, but they were also, the 3 DLCs in this were shorter overall. Each one was like way shorter than the DLC in Dark Souls 1. So 73 hours. Oh yeah, I did start a second playthrough because I wanted to try out sorcery, but it was like weeks ago and I haven't actually really done anything else with this. I called him Tim. Well damn, Dark Souls 2 is finished. We still have like 3 hours of the stream left. At some point I will do Dark Souls 3, I don't know when. It will be sometime in the future, because I think I want to try and get Bloodborne done before Dark Souls 3. So it'll probably be a little while before we get to Dark Souls 3, but it will eventually happen. Well, we still got 3 hours left of the stream, guys, so we gotta figure out what to play. I mean, I'm really up for whatever. I can just play anything for like a few hours for the rest of the stream just for fun, and then I can try and figure out like a new game to do a playthrough of for Saturday's stream. But let's see, what have I got? You know, that's actually my thought as well. When I first seen Bloodborne, my immediate thought was like Van Helsing as well. That was what it, like reminded me of with the style and stuff. Play Doom or play classic Doom. I don't. Okay, I can't. If you there actually are some games on here that I don't own anymore. Doom 2016 I don't actually own anymore. I bought it a while ago, and I played the first like hour or so of it, and I just didn't really get. I don't know why I just couldn't get into it at all. I don't know why, and I don't have it anymore. So we can't. Some of these games we actually cannot play. There's only a few of them. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ, I don't have that. My roommate has it. Me and him like bought the game together, and he has it on his Xbox. But I don't have it, so we can't play that. But I'm fucking terrible at it anyway. So, let's see. Like yeah, there's a few games on here that are demos or are games that I installed a while ago but don't own the discs of anymore, so we can't play. But there's only a few that we don't have. I don't actually have that many games on my Xbox One. Dark Souls 1 kill some shit for fun. I don't want to play Dark Souls 1 because I actually want to do a randomized playthrough of that at some point in the future. So I'm going to try and not play it so that I can like get... So I get bored of games really quickly. So if I play too much Dark Souls 1 now, it'll make me not want to play through it with the randomizer that much. So I'm trying to try and not play Dark Souls at all for a little while, and then I'm gonna jump on sometime in the future and do like a Dark Souls 1 randomizer run. Stardew Valley. I actually have everything done in Stardew Valley. I guess I could show my farm. I played this forever ago. I played Stardew Valley back when not when it first came out. I played it in like I think January of last year is when I played it. I didn't play it on stream. I played a little bit on stream, but realized it was more of a game that I wanted to play and relax with rather than like stream it. But we can load it up and have a look at my farm and stuff. Just while we figure out what we actually want to do. When I get Dark Souls Remastered, I'm going to join the Dark Wraith Covenant. Nice. I actually don't know what I want to do with Dark Souls Remaster. Like, part of me is like, I should buy it because it would actually mean I'd be able to play through a Dark Souls game when it's popular and everybody's playing it. Alright, so I'm on year 3 and fall. 117 hours I put into this fucking game when I first played it. Also, my guy looks like Waluigi with a cowboy hat. Well, I don't really have anything to do in Stardew Valley. I don't really want to start a new farm on it. What I'll probably do is just like maybe once the multiplayer update and stuff comes out of beta and like actually out for everything, maybe I could start a new farm and play through it. But for now I'll probably just leave. This is my farm. Random decorations. I married Abigail because she's cool. I got two babbies. I don't even remember the names I gave the children. Can I even check? Does it even let you check their names? No. Yeah. No, been able to play Dark Souls 1 without Blight Town being ridiculously laggy. Sounds pretty awesome. Can't even remember most of what my farm is. I think this is where I was making wine. I'm making wine in here, which is like ended up becoming like the best thing for money for me. Got my beehives, making honey. I actually didn't really finish the whole farm. I've got this whole area down here with like nothing in it. I don't even remember how to fucking play this game. Here we go. Got all the trees here. We're getting maple. And all my fruit trees. I can't actually... What was I making in here? Oh, that's right. I was making the star fruits, which is what I'm using to make the wine, I think. I got all my animals. I got Nugget the chicken. We got Grieve the... Oh yeah, I named all the chickens after like, you know, we got Chicken Nugget, we got Chicken Popcorn, we got Gojiro, which is a reference to Legend of Zelda for any Zelda fans. We got Chicken, we got Tender the chicken. All the cows are named after cheesies, and then like, the pigs are named like Chop and Bacon and stuff. Chubs. Oh, we got Chubs, which isn't really named after a food, but what did I name the duck? Oh, I called him Dip. Fucking chicken tendies. Those chicken tendies. I really... Yeah, I didn't really make my farm like full, really. I got this whole area down here that I never really done anything with, but I pretty much have... I don't have the game 100%ed, but pretty much most of the game I have finished. I got all my things fully leveled up. Got married to Abigail. Friendship with most of the people. Let's see here. Got pretty much most of farming stuff done. I got all the fish, including all the legendary fish. I didn't get all the artifacts, and I found out the way you get the last artifacts is just a pain in the arse and would just require me grinding, which I just did not want to do. I got all the minerals you can get. Yeah, the one thing I didn't really do is the cooking. So, most of the stuff I've done in the game, there's only a few things I haven't. Like all the cooking, which is just kind of grindy, just sit and like do everything, and then all the last of the artifacts is again most of a just kind of grind fest to get. But yeah, and I got like 1.5 million gold, so there's a lot of stuff. There's a few things I haven't done, but for the most part, it's pretty much finished. Well, I think it's something that we can actually play, not just wander a bit on my farm. I mean, we don't have to play something on my Xbox. I have Steam. I have got like an N64 emulator and stuff. I've got emulators of like old Nintendo consoles with most of a ton of games downloaded. So if there's like any games like that, we could load up just to play for a little bit. I've got Steam, obviously, with some games. I actually had a plan today. Me and my roommate both ordered. We chipped in to buy a 36 box of Pokemon TCG booster packs for the new set that came out, and it was supposed to be here today. So my plan was for that to come in. We were going to open the packs, and then I was going to take the code cards, put them in my online game, and then after we finished Dark Souls, I was going to load up that, open the packs on stream on the online game, and then like mess around with the new cards that we got, and like maybe make some decks and stuff. But it didn't come in, so I can't really do that, and they're probably not going to be here tomorrow. So that plan was kind of out the fucking window. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm up for suggestions. If any of you guys can think of a game that you'd be like, oh, you should just load this up and play this for a bit. Because I am drawing a blank. I have no idea. Please not Pokemon, please. Well, Benhelm, if you're not a fan of Pokemon, that's unfortunate because I do play a lot of Pokemon on this channel. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and a lot of the time on the stream we do like Pokemon Nuzlocke playthroughs, and I do play the TCG from now every now and then. I mean, if we're choosing for the next big game to play on the stream, I would be saying Pokemon XD immediately. Oh yeah, that could be an option actually, because we finished Colosseum. So at some point I do have to do XD Gale of Darkness. There are actually two other games that somebody suggested. Try rolling. I play. I actually usually when I do Nuzlocks of Pokemon games, I usually play it with a randomizer on as well, which is a lot of fun. Two other games that were suggested to like start on Saturday were Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, because I've played a few of the other Mario and Luigi games, and that's one of the ones I've not played yet. And then the other one was one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, because I've never played the Mystery Dungeon series, and apparently it's pretty good. So there was somebody suggested that for me to play one of those as well. I seen somebody use an enemy randomizer on Dark Souls 1, but all the enemies were replaced by bosses, and it was just he's just like he's like in Undeadburg, and there's like 3 Gwins coming after him. Fucking Calamite is up somewhere shooting fire. Just like, just look like ridiculous shit. Yeah, I mean, apparently the Mystery Dungeon games are pretty solid, and I've not played them before. I think I played one forever, like years and years ago. I played like one of the original ones for like an hour or something. I never like really got far into it. So that could be an option for something to play. What Steam games do I have? Okay, if there's nothing on the Xbox that I have that are catching your guys' fancy, let me switch over Oh shit, you know what actually? I might actually have to reset my computer. I have this weird issue where my computer doesn't like to use multiple monitors unless I plug them in beforehand and reset it. Like if I have the computer off and plug in a second monitor, turn it on, it works fine. If it's on and I plug a second monitor in, it just refuses to work, and I have to reset the computer. So I may have to do that real quick to get Steam up so that we can like look at my games on there. If there's nothing on the Xbox Kitchen you guys fancy, I could do that real quick. I could reset my computer real quick, which means the stream will turn off for like 5-10 minutes, and then when I get back on, we can have Steam up and we can look at games on there, and we can, yeah, from there we can decide what we're going to play. So I'll do that. I'm going to reset my computer, and I'll get the stream back up, and we'll have a look at my Steam games and stuff, and if there's anything on there that you guys are like, oh, we should play that, then I'll do that. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Stream will turn off because I'm turning my computer off, but don't fucking panic. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back very shortly, as soon as I can. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.